Hi, it's me, Summer, and my daughter's still out of town, so I'm gonna make my own video again. So today I'm gonna make one of my husband's very favorite recipe, and it's actually from a book. It is from a book called Vegan Cooking for Carnivores, and I'm hoping that this helps them sell books, so they don't mind me using it. But I'm gonna tell you that I have changed things a little bit, and then I'm gonna give you the recipe that's in the book. And I decided to buy that book because I like to eat vegan a lot of times, and my husband is a carnivore, so I thought, well, it's something. The book kind of helps me make meals that he likes, and then whenever I made it vegan, he goes, "You know what would make this better? Meat." So for a while we put shrimp in it, and I'm not going to give you the one recipe with shrimp, but you can put shrimp in it. You can put whatever you want in it, and always modify it to your liking. So I've already prepped everything and have it ready, but I wanted to tell you that I've made here. I've made a base with it's vegetable base with better than bouillon vegetable base. It has directions on how to make a, what is it, for a quart. For a quart on there. So you want to make a quart, and then you're going to put it in your blender or your food processor. And I used my Ninja Ultimate. And then I have 2 cans of black beans, or red beans. This is red beans and rice. And I don't even think I even said that. I'm making red beans and rice. And it is the most delicious recipe of red beans and rice you've had. Because it is that I've had. So anyway, 2 cans of red beans rinsed well. So here they are. I'm just going to put them in here. Okay, I put those in there. And then I'm going to put the lid on here. Close her up. Sometimes this doesn't seal very well, so we gotta make sure it's sealed. And I'm gonna hold you right here. It's gonna get really loud. Hold on. Okay, so once that's all done, take my lid off. And this is the first thing that I change in this recipe. So I like beans a lot. So I put in 2 cans of the red beans in my original base. And then I put a whole can of red beans in here. And we don't want to mix this up again because we want these beans. So I'm going to leave this sit here for a bit. So over here I have my pan. And I usually use this pan because it's really big. It's a nice big pan. And I'm going to put some oil in the pan. My pan has already been heated. I also have rice cooking right there so that when everything's done, the rice will be done. So my pan's already heated, and I put some grapeseed oil in my pan. And I am going to put in 1 onion. And also 6 chopped celeries. 6 stalks of celery chopped. So I put that in there. And 4 cloves of garlic. So I'm gonna cook these in here until they are soft. And I chop them up with my chopper. So sometimes they don't get all the way chopped. But so I'm going to cook those until they are soft. It takes about 10 minutes or so. And then I'll be back. Okay, so that has been going for a while, about 10 minutes. And I am going to add a chopped red pepper. There's onions and stuff in there because they're still in my chopper. But I put those in there. So I'm going to cook it again for about 6 minutes. So this will cook. rosemary. So I'm going to let this sit in there for about 6 minutes or so, and I'll be back. Okay, so now it's been a while, and as you can see, I've already put some sausage in there. This is the part where you can choose what this is, because everything in this recipe is vegan. You can use a natural sausage, you can use a field roast Cajun sausage is a really nice vegan sausage. You know, whatever you want to put in here. If you do use shrimp, don't put it in now. Put it in at the end, and I would suggest using a spice, like a Cajun spice on it. So, but I'm cooking this up pretty nice. So I like the onion and the celery and the pepper to get soft so that it's not crunchy when we are eating it. And then I'm going to add, if I can, 1 teaspoon of thyme. I've just dried thyme, and then 1 teaspoon of chili powder, which is very difficult to do one-handed. So 1 teaspoon of chili powder, and then add some salt and pepper to taste. Probably just a sprinkle. You can taste it later and see if you need some more. Oh, I'm on. Okay. Okay, so now that everything looks all pretty, and if you've watched my videos, you know that I really love seasoning, and I have put in extra chili powder and extra thyme, probably about an additional teaspoon apiece, because I really like the flavors. And the thyme gives it like, that we did the first few without thyme because we didn't have it, and then when I added it, it made it like so much better. So you should really use it. It's really good. So I am going to go ahead and take that out and put my, this is my bean and my bean mix. And I'm going to put it in there. Whoop, whoop. I don't want to drop my phone in the beans. So I'm going to stir this up like this. And then I'm going to cook it for a while. And I'm going to cover it and let it sit. Just until it heats up. And then when I take it out, I will taste, I'll open it, I'll taste it, make sure it tastes good. It's really fast and easy. Sometimes I even take it, put it in the crock pot because the flavors all blend together. And the best time to eat it is tomorrow because that's when it tastes the best. So once that's ready and it's heated and it tastes like you want it, put some rice in a bowl, put some red beans in the bowl on top, and it's delicious. And if you want any other, vegan cooking for carnivores recipes, you could buy the book. So I'm sure he would be really happy with that. He's actually the chef of Ellen and her wife. So, but if you try this recipe and you want to see more, then like my video and subscribe. And I will see you next week. And hopefully Autumn will be back to help me.